To make a real difference in the world and to set ourselves apart from all the other ed techs and generic nonprofits, curaJOY needs to be mission-driven. We need to live and breathe our mission and really embrace it. Building all families' emotional wellness is our identity. And to me, that's what ultimate branding is. I'd like to introduce you to Vanessa. She specializes in branding and was one of our first volunteers. This is the first of her branding video series.
Hi. My name is Vanessa Mouridous and I am leading the brand work at curaJOY. We have finalized the brand foundations work and I'm very happy that we can share it with you now in a series of brand videos. In this first video, I will tell you why the brand is so key to any organization. It's a bit of educational, but it is crucial that everyone working at curaJOY has the right understanding of what a brand is and buys into it, so to be able to live and breathe the brand. At curaJOY, we aim at building a brand-centric organization where every decision is made through the lens of our brand. Because in today's world, a strong brand is the only way to differentiate, create preference, and sustain a business over time. Even in the nonprofit area, where the competition is as fierce as in the private corporate world. Brand is the responsibility of every of us, not just the founders, not just me, even less the marketers or the design teams. Every time you have a decision to make for curaJOY, ask yourself, is this decision the right one for that brand, for curaJOY? Is it feeding the long-term vision for this organization? The brand series of videos, along with the brand foundation deck that you can find on our Google Drive, are your Bible at curaJOY. So please read and listen to them carefully. Take the time, understand them, own them, refer to them when you need to make a decision. So now let's understand why the brand is so crucial, so powerful, and should matter to you as much as it matters to me. Today, we are living in what the economists call a perfect competition market. In that market, you can't simply differentiate yourself through your product anymore. The brand is the only way, because a brand shapes the perception of your business, a perception that is different from the competitors. By doing so, the brands create preference from the users, the tailor, the partners, the investors, the whole ecosystem of the business. With preference comes trust. With trust, loyalty. And loyalty, the fact to repeat purchase over time, is what you need to sustain a business over time. Unfortunately, not a lot of leaders have understood the link between brand and business success. And related to that, the same goes with staff. So many still believe that a brand is just a logo or a marketing campaign. In this video, I will show you how powerful the brand is for a business. So you will be convinced that every of your decision must be made through the lens of the brand. So one of the most common misconceptions from most of the people in the business market is about the brand being a logo. But a brand is not just a logo. The logo is just a way to cut through the noise, the modern noise. 5,000 messages a day and only 12 are remembered. This is the way an audience can recognize who is speaking. And if the audience had a previous positive experience with who is speaking, then high chance is that they will be more likely to stop and listen again to you. So to a strong brand, a logo gives an instant recognition, an instant trust. In our space, we call that brand equity. Actually, a brand is an organization's guiding star. This is David Packard, the co-founder of Hewlett-Packard, for those who remember the brand, that said that in the 60s. So he said, the brand is the guiding star, always pursued, never reached. It inspires change. That's the most powerful statement I've ever heard about what a brand is. Remember this. The brand is the long-term direction of the business, the one gaining all your efforts. It is your compass to your everyday business decisions. On top of being your compass, the brand is an emotional connection with your audience. Did you know that 95% of our decisions are made subconsciously? We are emotional creatures. We choose with our emotions, our heart, not with our brain as we think. We know it. This is why, more than ever, the brand is an experience, and you must have heard about it many times these days. It's very much of a buzz trend word, but it's a real thing. When we say the brand is an experience, we say that everything you do matters. Why is it so? Because a user interacts with the brand through so many touch points. Think about it. For instance, the product, or the website, a newsletter, even an invoice. Every of those moments creates an emotion that is registered by the brain. The sum of those emotions is what we call the brain experience. And the sum of those emotions is the own global perception that the user will have of a brand. If you understand that, you understand that the brand is the business and the business is the brand. You understand how crucial it is that you filter all your decisions through the brand lens. Understanding that fundamental point when joining curaJOY is what the video is about. So now, jump onto the other videos to discover who curaJOY is and what your framework working for that brand will be. See you there.